Welcome to Learn and Speak's English Learning Channel. Have you never quite understood when to use the present perfect tense?
What about how it's used with the past simple? Don't worry, we're here to help.
Follow along so you will be comfortably and confidently using these two tenses in no time. Let's get started. Today, we'll cover the following areas to make these two tenses easier to understand.
First, we'll show the past simple tense's form, which is how it's written.
Then we'll show its function, which is how and when to use it.
We'll then move on to how present perfect is structured.
After that, we'll show you how it is used.
Finally, we will demonstrate how these two tenses are often used together.
And of course, there will be plenty of examples along the way. Let's get started. Past simple is generally formed by adding ed to regular verbs, or using the past tense form of irregular verbs. The past verb is the second form of the verb. Some examples include, I walked, she ate, and they went.
Unfortunately, there is no shortcut to learning irregular verbs. You just have to memorize them. Some common examples are went, saw, ate, forgot, and drank.
The past simple tense is used to describe completed actions, or events that occurred at a specific point in the past. It's often used to narrate past experiences, or to talk about past habits and routines.
The key word here is completed actions. There are specific times in English that are examples of completed actions, and when you hear them, or it is understood from the speaker, then you know past simple is appropriate.
Some of these keywords include yesterday, anything with last. For example, last week or last year. Another completed time word is anything with a go. 2 days ago or 5 months ago, etc. Also the phrase when I was. This tells you to use the past simple. For example, when I was in London, I bought a new bag. Present perfect is formed by using the present tense of the auxiliary verb have or has, followed by the past participle of the main verb. The past participle is the third form of the verb. Some examples include, I have eaten, she has done, and they have studied.
Unlike past simple, for present perfect, you have to make sure your subject and verb agree, as you can see here. Also be aware, when it is spoken by native speakers, it is often contracted to I've or they've, or he's or she's.
The present perfect tense is used for actions in the past, completed or not, that have a present relevance. It is often used when talking about someone's lifetime. Sometimes it is shown by a keyword that shows an unfinished time.
The key word here is unfinished time. There are specific times in English that are examples of unfinished times. And when you hear them, or it is understood from the speaker, you know present perfect is appropriate.
Some of these keywords include today, anything with this, for example, this week or this year. Another unfinished time is when talking about lifetime. The word is often not used, but when you are talking about your experiences, that's what it means. So, for example, I have been to Australia twice. In this sentence, it is clear I mean my lifetime, but it is unnecessary to say it. Here we have a timeline, with examples, to try to visualize the two tenses. On the left is the past, the vertical line is the present, and the right side is the future. If I say, I went to the US in 2019, this is a completed time in the past. So I must use the past simple tense. 2019 does not come up to the vertical line of the present.
However, if I say I have eaten breakfast, what I mean is today, even though I don't say it. And today is an unfinished time which touches the present, as you can see from the oval on the timeline. The dot represents that the specific time within today is unknown. I could have had breakfast at 6 a.m. or 10 a.m. We can't be sure.
Here are some other examples that follow this pattern. I finished the report yesterday.
I have been to the supermarket twice this week.
I ate too much for dinner last night.
My brother has never eaten sushi.
If you are a visual learner, we hope this helps. To sum up, you must always know which time you are referring to before you use either tense.
How about we look at a conversation next to see how these two tenses are used together naturally?
Great idea.
So let's hear a typical dialogue relating to a recent trip and questions around the city mentioned.
We often see this kind of conversation when someone asks about another person's general experiences. Then if they've had that experience, asking specific questions about that particular time. So, going from present perfect tense into past simple tense.
See if you can recognize when each of the tenses is used and why we used them. Take a look. Hey Sarah, long time no see. How have you been?
Hi Ben. I've been great, thanks. I've just got back from a trip to Paris.
Oh, really? That sounds amazing. How was it?
It was fantastic. I visited all the famous landmarks and tried some delicious French cuisine.
That's great. Have you ever been to Marseille before? The food there is wonderful too.
No, this was actually my first time to France. I've always wanted to go to Marseille though, but I'm really glad I finally got the chance to go to Paris.
That's awesome. I went there a few years ago too and I loved it. Did you go up the Eiffel Tower?
Yes, I did. The view from up there was breathtaking.
Wow, I bet it was. Did you take a lot of photos?
Yeah, I took hundreds. I've already posted some of them on social media.
I'll have to check them out. So what's next on your travel list?
Well, I'm thinking of maybe visiting Rome next. I've heard it's beautiful.
Rome is incredible. I've been there once and I'd love to go back. You'll definitely enjoy it.
Well, it was great to catch up, but I've got a meeting to get to. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye. I think we covered all we needed to talk about. Right, Ben?
Yes, we did. Thanks everyone for watching.
Stay tuned for more videos. See you next time.